Hi, I'm Margie Holmes, and I want to start with a personal anecdote, which is that I went to my husband and said, "Hey, not bad for a 71-year-old," right? And my husband, being a wonderful, well-trained man, said, "Not bad at all. But darling, this isn't what body autonomy is about." Naku, parang gusto kong tumaas ang kilay ko. Actually, tumaas ang kilay ko. And of course, I know that. But for a lot of people, well, at least for me, na siguro napakababaw, body autonomy had to do with something personal in my life. I had to feel that I had nothing to apologize for, nothing to make excuses for about my body. And isn't it, this is part of what body autonomy is, but it's not enough. What it is for other people is they don't have to ask permission to do the things for their bodies, to do the things for themselves that they want to do. They don't have to be at the mercy of some government's whim, some government's moralistic attitude about one's body. Okay? So anyway, as I say, I was very mababaw. I focused on looks. And I am trying to teach myself, and I must admit that having young people out there who don't think it's a big deal to go braless or even go commando, you have given me inspiration. But you have to take it forward in the way I am trying to, by telling you that in the end, of course, looks are great if you have them, but in the end, they don't matter as much as other things. Let me show you. Bunge. Okay? In the past, this would have bothered me so much, other people seeing. Of course, I would prefer not to have it at all, but if I had it, it would have been great if nobody saw it. But now I figure, what the hell? You know, what the hell, right? There are far deeper, more important things to be upset about than whether you have a postizo or not. Anyway, I love you all. I mean that, huh? And I am glad that we are continuing with this fight. And even though I started with something personal, I have an excuse. Because the personal is political and the political is personal. Or I hope that it is for you. Because you know what? You will not fight as committedly and as strongly unless it is personal. You know, if you just fight for those poor people over there, indigenous groups, because they haven't had the same education, the same benefits, advantages that I've had, no good. Because that type of pseudo-superiority will come across. And, you know, I mean, who wants help from someone like that? Okay, bye-bye. See you. Thank you very much for this award and for mentioning me alongside the Luwalhati Bautista and the Congressman Edsel Lagman. It is really a great honor for me. I guess there are just four things, basic things I want to share about, well, our fight or my fight for sexual and reproductive rights and health. Okay, number one is that the personal is political. And the political is always personal, becomes personal in the end. And that is a good thing because it is better to fight for something where you are personally involved instead of fighting for something na parang you're goody-goody and helping the masses, etc. That's number one. Number two is, please don't wait for the right time to get involved. Any time is the right time. We need you. We need you and your talents no matter where you are. Okay? The third point is, you know, as we all know, body autonomy, reproductive rights are not just feminist issues, are not just sexual issues. They have to do with who we are as human beings and our basic rights that we have every right to demand, not to ask for, not to beg for, but to demand. And finally, to the young ones out there, and I must admit that at my age, everyone is a young one, everyone is younger than me, but be that as it may, thank you so, so much for joining us. You know, we have so much to learn from you, and I'm glad we're in this fight together. Maraming salamat po, mabuhay po kayo, mabuhay po tayong lahat.